I'm Charlotte. I'm a fashion writer from Berlin and welcome to a new video. I'm really glad that you're here and that you found my channel. On the contrary to your last video, this one's going to be in English, and for all of my German followers there's going to be subtitles as well. So please let me know in the comments which language you like best, if you'd rather have me do the videos in English or if you would like to continue listening to me in German. So yeah, I hope you're well. Let's jump into today's video. So today I would like to speak about Chloé, which is the very first French luxury maison that got a B-Corp certification recently. And I would like to explain what a B-Corp certification is and how this might impact the industry. But yeah, before we get started about the B-Corp certification and what you need to get one and what it is actually, I would like to give you a bit more background info on Chloé. So Chloé was founded in 1952 and it was one of the first luxury houses for prêt-à-porter in Paris. And it's quite known for its elegant but also very feminine style. And since 1985 it belongs to the Richemont group, to which also brands like Montblanc or Alaïa belong to. And over the years, designers like Karl Lagerfeld, Stella McCartney, Phoebe Philo or Claire Worth Keller have worked at the Maison and also shaped it. And since 2020, Gabriela Hearst is the creative director, while Riccardo Bellini is the CEO. Yeah, and since Gabriela Hearst is quite known for her sustainable and environmentally friendly approach, she brought that with her to Chloé and implemented this kind of way of working there. Yeah, and already in the Richemont Sustainability Report from 2021, it says that Chloé aspires to be or to become B-Corp certificated since 2020. So B-Corp certification is a certification from a third party for sustainability and ethical standards, which legally mandates the companies to act socially and environmentally responsible. So it's one of the most rigorous and demanding certifications in the sustainable field, and it not only certifies the product but rather the whole company. So thus the company has to complete the expected standards, and normally the process of such a certification takes up from 6 months up to 10 months. So, and next up, I wanted to explain to you, what you have to do in order to get certified, and how the overall process just works. So the application process is quite lengthy and thorough and has to be repeated like every 3 years to keep the certification. And the very first step is actually the BIA, which means the impact assessment. This assesses both the day-to-day work but also the overall business model of the company. And it starts with around 300 questions. Those answers then get a range of points. And here you can see how this assessment might look like and what kind of questions they're going to be asked. This example can be viewed on the B-Corp website. So the past 12 months of the company that wants to get certified will be assessed. The BIA is founded on a numeric score. So in order to be certified, the company needs a minimum score of 80 points in each impact area. Moreover, the process also includes a disclosure questionnaire that doesn't really impact the BIA score, but it helps to uncover a negative impact of the company. It includes a background check and also a public complaint process. So, and apart from like the disclosure questionnaire and also the BIA assessment, the company also has to fulfill the legal requirements. These protect the mission through leadership and changes or capital raises, and it also gives more flexibility to the directors when evaluating potential sale or liquidity options. And after that, there will be a verification process that checks if the company meets the required 80 points, and also some transparency regulations because the company publicly has to share their B-Impact report. In order to get accepted, the company also has to pay a $150 submission fee. And then the Standards Advisory Council and the B Lab's Board of Directors decides over the acceptance of the company into the B Corp community. I would like to share more of an example with you so that you can get a better understanding of the overall process and how this will work. So on the website they have a step-to-step explanation how this will work for companies who have under $100 million revenue per year. The process looks as follows. So at first they're going to submit their BAA, so they fulfilled all of the 300 questions. After that they'll schedule an assessment review and submit initial documentation. At the moment, because there's quite a bit of high demand and also because of COVID, this will take up from 1 month to 6 months. Then after that they'll have to complete a 16 to 90 minute assessment review and submit additional documentation, and then the final step is like the background check. Yeah, as I've already said, the company has to update their assessment every 3 years and share their B impact report. Now after that, you might ask yourself, apart from Chloé, because it's like the very first fashion luxury house, what other companies are certified? So within the fashion and accessory sector, there are mostly brands that are already known for their sustainable and environmentally friendly practice, or ethos if you want to say that, that are certified, such as Patagonia with 151.4 points, Allbirds with 89.4 points, or Organic Basics with 92.8. But then there's also another French fashion brand that recently got certified, which is Cézanne with 82.6 points. And now I wanted to come to my conclusion and speak a bit more about the impact of the B-Corp certification. So it is quite known for its reputation and it's a certification that can be trusted. It's one of the best independent measures for sustainable standards and a positive social impact. I think it helps quite a lot against greenwashing because it's a certification that you can trust, which has such a thorough and demanding process. You know, if a brand has this type of certification, you know exactly what kind of measures they take, where they source the materials. You have the B impact report in which you can read up all about the different brands, how they work, what they're going to do, how they treat their workers, or what they're doing for their community, and all that. And I think the consequences regarding Chloé getting certified shows that brands are moving towards a more environmentally friendly and positive social impact. And as Business of Fashion reports, that in order to become certified, Chloé has already started to change some of their material sources and partnered up with more fair trade suppliers, and also made commitments to promoting women's equality, which is definitely a step towards the right direction. And in my opinion, it also shows that Chloé's process to become more sustainable is honest and not just some kind of marketing tool, and that they really want to change something. Chloé also stated in another press release that rather than a final goal, this certification makes a new stage in our transformation towards a purpose-driven model, reinventing how we do business. And I think it's also quite refreshing to see that a designer like Gabriela Hearst, which is known for her sustainable practices, can just come to such a big fashion house and just and implement her practices there as well, and also that the house is quite open for that, because I mean, all of us know that it's inevitable to work more sustainable nowadays. It's demanded from brands, the consumers want it, and but I can also imagine that it's quite difficult for these big fashion houses to just immediately change everything up from one day to another. So yeah, I think it's quite cool that they're this open for that. And I really hope that Chloé getting the B-Corp certification inspires and also encourages other brands to achieve such a certification and to change up their business model towards a more sustainable and socially positive practice. So yeah, if you want to know more about Chloé, their sustainability goals and their sustainability plan, or just about some other maisons of the Richemont group, I will link the sustainability report from the Richemont group down in the description box, as well as all of the other sources that I've used for this video. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and got a better insight on the B-Corp certification and its impact. Yeah, if you liked it, I would appreciate it if you press the like button or leave a subscription. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, I will really hope that we will see each other soon.